Somebody's asked for a lesson on a tune called Anathema Kazakhstan, which translates to Damn You, Kazakhstan. I'll play the tune first. So the instrument's tuned to A, E, B. That's A. That's E, B. So I didn't know this tune, so I had to learn it over the last couple of weeks. It's fairly easy, and it's actually very similar to another tune, Avason Gosmon Agapo, but there are variations. So the first bit is starting on the third finger, only touching the middle chord. But we're going to be playing the two chords on the low pitch side. So the bow is going to be touching the low pitched and the middle chord, but you're only touching the middle chord with your first finger with a forward bow movement. So now forward, you get that sound there. So we're playing only the two chords, low and middle, but then we're going to swivel straight over. I'm going to lift this and only going to play backwards on the high pitch side. That's playing two chords, so is that, but we're lifting fingers and we're on the opposite side, the high pitched. So forward, back. And then it's forward and back, first finger only touching the high pitched, second finger only touching the high pitched. I'll do it without trembles first and I'll add trembles at the end. So finishing back. And then we start forward again. Because we're doing this twice. And then we're doing so it's similar but finishing differently. Now we're going to drop the fourth only on the high pitched chord. And then we're going to lift the fourth and the second and only touching the high pitched. Then we're going to drop the second. Finishing back. And then when we're coming over to that third finger, again we're swiveling to the low pitch side. So we're going to drop first, second, fourth. They're all down at the same time, but then we're going to lift the second and the fourth. Okay, so that's probably the trickiest bit, lifting these two fingers while keeping that down. So yeah, so the tricky bit is not to, you got to lift both the second and the fourth at the same time. That's self-explanatory. I've lifted the first finger up and down. All these are single bow movements per note. Now on the way back, we're going to swivel, drop the third finger again on the middle chord. And swiveling back over the high side. Okay, swivels. Just let the instrument don't put too much pressure on the instrument when it's in your lap. Allow it to swivel freely so that you can turn the instrument. So do it from the start. Now we're going to do this twice, but the last time we're going to finish it slightly different. So we're going to drop the first finger, touching the middle and the low pitched chord. So okay, so we're going to touch the middle chord and the high pitched chord on the low pitched side, and then we're going to do starting forward, no fingers, dropping the first finger again on the two chords on the low pitch side, and then we're going to drop the fourth finger on the middle chord, fourth, third, and then okay, so it you do that twice. And then we're going into the verse where the singing starts. Now the first part to this, because I couldn't quite hear the litter playing while the guy was singing, I assume it's this. I sort of know the last bit to it, but I couldn't quite hear the instrument, and I can only find one rendition of it on YouTube. So basically it's basically the first finger on the high pitched chord, starting on the same thing, starting with the third finger on the middle, swiveling over from low pitch to the high. Okay, something like that. The next bit is, which we've done on the first bit, so it's no trembles, I'll do them at the end. Okay, so and you do that twice, and the only other bit to the song is so it's okay, so this is on no fingers on the high pitch side, but then swiveling over to the low pitch, dropping the second chord, touching the two chords, middle and low pitched. Now you're going to do that twice, but on the second time we're going to drop the first finger on the middle and low. They're swivels, so I'll do the trembles at the end, so it's next bit is okay, so the next bit is starting forwards. Okay, so it's on the low pitched only, no fingers first, second. They're all double chords touching middle and low pitch. Okay, it's just a tremble. And again it finishes in the same way as the rest. So that's pretty much it. I'll add some trembles. So tremble on the second finger, only on the high pitch. Only on the tremble on the forward, not coming back. So, same thing, second finger. Here is just a tremble, or you can a jump, on the first. You can either jump on the first, or you can keep the first down and tremble the third. Tremble the middle chord with your second. Again, only on the way forward. You can tremble the second finger with the first static here. Instead of doing the jumping on the first. Now here you can keep the second static on the middle and the low chord and tremble the fourth finger on the middle chord. Again, trembling only on the fourth. And here we can do the same. Second static on the two chords and only trembling the fourth string on the middle. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I hope that's helped the person that's asked for it. I didn't know this tune before, so I've practiced it for a few weeks. I hope that starts you off. It's not exactly the same as the tune, but I think I've got the basics. So anyone else that wants a lesson, I've got about 4 or 5 to go before I'm sort of a bit behind. I will do them all, and thanks for asking for the lessons, because it does help me learn new tunes as well, so it's helping me as well. So keep requesting. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.